to them. The All-Seeing Guys. The All-Seeing Guys. With Greg and Joe.
Welcome to episode 240 of the All-Seeing Guys podcast with Greg and Joe. I, of course, am Greg, and surprisingly, in a nice turn of fate, twist of fate, I am sat at the kitchen table with Joseph. Who are you? Before I introduce you.
Obviously Jackson.
Obviously Jackson.
Obviously Joe Jackson.
Obviously Joe Jackson. Here in the flesh, sat on the table. We are recording just for the one mic at the moment to avoid any issues, so the sound might sound different, maybe echoey, but... Yeah. Here we are, we're sat together, so it doesn't really fucking matter.
Not that there technically are issues, we just haven't...
No.
I haven't done another test on my mic to make sure that doesn't happen again.
Test the mic, test the mic. So, obviously last one was a whoopsie, and now we are back on... This will be episode 240.
Yeah.
It's crazy. If you list all our episodes, there's so much more than 240.
Yeah,
because there's so many, like, there's now 2 apology episodes, but there's also the, like, best off we've done, which we've always recorded new intros for, the flashback ones we did during COVID, which I refused to number.
We put out the radio play ones.
The radio play ones, and we've done, there's so many that haven't been numbered.
There's still a last episode of the radio play to come.
I know, yeah, I didn't realise, I've been looking at that recently, and I didn't realise how much of the end we'd already recorded.
Yeah, it's quite a lot. There's only like a few scenes.
There's just a couple of scenes with Ed we need to redo, and I need Ed to scream and shout at the end.
Yeah.
Because there's like a big fight scene.
Of course, yeah.
But I think I'll get, as much as Ed probably won't like it, I'll probably have to get Ed to just re-record what I've got of him already.
I do,
because I don't want to be, he sounds different 2 years later.
I do find myself thinking about the radio plays quite often, like recently.
Yeah.
And just like for the whole recording process and just how fucking fun it was.
It was so much fun.
It was so fucking funny.
So funny enough, the first episode of the last episode, so episode 3, part 1.
Yeah.
The mosaic.
Yeah.
Because obviously during COVID, I split the final radio play into 2 halves. And kind of extended them a bit just so we could put something out during lockdown. So the first half went out, the mosaic. That came up on Memories the other day with the poster you hand drew, the mosaic one. Oh, it's so cool.
It is cool.
It's such a cool poster.
I remember, I was on holiday at the time, and I was just doing that, and it was just like painstakingly filling in like areas.
Oh, it looks so good.
It
holds up like still now. Years ago, it looks fucking great. And that was hand drawn, not even on your fucking iPad.
Nope.
That was on the pad.
Imagine what the iPad version would
do you still have
like.
that?
I probably somewhere, but it's probably it's boxed up after we moved into the flat.
Right, okay,
stuff,
but you still have the pad.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think I've still got the pads, unless I don't think I would have thrown them out.
No. Fuck these 250 drawings.
Yeah.
That I spent years doing.
Man, I like the folder on the iPad's fucking filling up nicely. That's probably. I don't know.
Well, you've had it a while now, because again, looking through Memories, episodes obviously always pop up.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, this episode was X amount of time ago. I'm like, fuck it, Joe was already drawing it on the iPad then. Like...
Yeah, it's been a few years.
Yeah, fucking speeding along. Yeah. But no, radio play, I did recently... I have found myself recently going back, because when I'm working on the new Stars Not Birds stuff, there was a couple of sounds I wanted to use from the radio play.
Oh, okay.
So I went back into the radio play folder for Time Vagina, which I still have.
Was it Eggs Benedict laugh?
No. It was just a weird sound I used for the big finale with the Time Vagina opening.
Right.
And I ended up listening to Time Vagina.
Yeah.
Like I started doing. I was I might listen to that. And the next day I was getting the bus somewhere, so I listened to it. And it's good, man. It holds up.
Yeah.
So well. If that ever got properly released, I feel I would be cancelled.
I don't know, it's not that bad.
I don't know. I obviously, the way I write women, it's only because we had no women to do the voices. There's this main villain. Well, no, she's not even a villain. There's just the woman who has the Sally Dinners.
Yeah.
Who doesn't ever have a line.
Nope.
And just is the big bad, and just I don't know. I'm like, man, I'll get cancelled.
You might have a few people come after you.
You know, especially the whole
You
concept.
put it like that.
Especially the whole concept of the fucking time vagina ripping a hole in time and space.
I mean,
but it works. I like it.
It
Anyway, overall, apart from that, it still holds up, and I think it's really fucking funny.
Yeah,
and it sounds really good. I still think it's one of the best things made, not
great.
ever that we've made.
I do like the intro to the start of it where it's all in the court.
That's the history one, right?
Yeah,
mosaic.
Yeah. In the mosaic
with
good.
Tom and Ant, yeah.
Yeah,
the eyes have it.
Order. Gets me every time.
And Ant's like lispy accent he has.
Yeah. So they had so much fun with that. I remember them sending like the outtakes of them just pissing themselves.
So I've still got audio of theirs to add.
Yeah,
it's in the lot because they obviously pop up as spoiler terms and conditions in the last part.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
So because they obviously appeared in Time Vagina, and I think we have them. I swear there's a scene I've got of their audio that I haven't. It's going to be in the last part that I've not put together yet.
Yeah.
But it's all there. I'll get it done. I have been thinking about it a lot recently. Once I get going, I'll be fine. Everything's there. I'm well organised. Everything's there. It's just, I've had this folder sat on my desktop for ages called The Big Fight, and there's so much in there I need to line up audio. Much. There's so much audio, and I'm like, right, where do I start? But I'm going to get on it. Don't worry, guys. It's coming. Obviously, yeah. So last episode we fucked up, but we didn't. Equipment did. And now we're here in person to redo episode 214. Mm-hmm. Some things have changed. I don't really remember everything we spoke about, so who knows?
I left the flat. There's that's happened. I've been out.
Yes, you went out. All right. And not just to come here.
No. Yeah, I'm on a week off, and so is Becca. So yesterday we decided to go uptown and just have a bit of a wander around. Really
nice.
We were only there for a couple of hours because we were fucking knackered after walking about for a bit. We were just fucking. It was so exhausting. Well, we went to. Becca wanted to go to. They Walk Among Us. No. They Walk Among Us?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, mate, that's the fucking comic shop that used to be in Richmond.
Yeah, it is. Is it not there anymore?
It might be. Right. I don't know.
They filmed an episode of Red Dwarf in there, I swear they did. One of the newer ones they did.
Fair enough.
Well, I say new, it's probably fucking old now.
Yeah.
One of the first ones they did, like a special.
Yeah. No, Forbidden Planet, sorry, is where we went.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Fucking
and I knew you went to Forbidden Planet because you messaged me.
Yeah,
I'm like, what's you talking about?
And you were like, oh, my world.
Yes.
So we went in there. She's been getting into like Magic the Gathering recently.
Right, okay.
And bless her, like she's tried to get me into it, but I'm so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I can't, like, it's like I gave it a go and it was just like I really struggled with it. But like she's actually really quite invested. And kicking the shit out of people online.
Yeah, my brother plays Magic. Jason.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, since I was a kid. Yeah.
Yeah. It's been around for a long time. Like we watched like a compilation of like controversial tournament moments and stuff like that. It was fucking great, man. I love that shit. But yeah, so we went up there and we had a bit of a wander around, and there's another place nearby which is all kind of sort of games and stuff called the Orcs Nest. And had a look in there, and then we went up to Holborn and went because there was a Vietnamese place that did banh mi sandwiches.
Right.
We went and got sandwiches and they were fucking banging. And then we sort of wandered slowly back towards Waterloo, and yeah, it was good. It was alright.
Sounds like a good day.
It was a nice day. It's a nice late morning, early afternoon. We go home and we're just like, see, we've done something now. We don't have to
tick it off the list. Holiday done. Chill out. Time to recover.
That's it. But yeah, no, it's cool. So that happened.
Yeah, I haven't really done anything. Last episode I talked about going up London for a few drinks, and I bumped into Harry Bone.
Yes.
I wanted to mention that because he did ask that I mention him again on the podcast.
Of course. Yeah, absolutely.
Sorry, Harry. He said, don't tell them I asked you to.
He wants it to be natural.
Yes, but it was very nice bumping into Harry. It was very random. I must have been sat in front of him for about half an hour before I even noticed. And it was a brightly lit pub, and we were right next to each other. I actually recognised the guy who was sat with before him, and then was like, oh shit, it's Harry. Fucking hell, it's Harry Bone. Which was a nice surprise. I went up back with him for a smoke, and then when we came back, there was this couple of Irish guys behind us, and I don't know why, I kept catching them looking over, and then later on I went to the toilet, and one of them followed me in and was like, oh, I was going to ask if you wanted to go for a smoke, but I saw you went with that guy. And I was like, oh, okay. Right. Right. Am I being, is this code?
Yeah, yeah.
And then he's like, next time you go out, come grab me. And I was like, oh, okay.
This is definitely code.
And then he was like, oh, do you want to hear a funny joke a client told me today? And I'm pissing at this point.
Yeah.
Trying to.
My penis is out.
Like, and his is too.
Yeah.
Like, and then I was like, oh, okay. And he was like, what do you call a javelist with Parkinson's? I was like, I don't know. And he was like, Shakespeare. And I was like, oh. And then he walked out. I was like, see you later, mate. And then we left very quickly after that.
Shakespeare. Oh, God.
So that was a bizarre
That's
interaction.
weird. Yeah, is that like a...
I don't know what it means.
What is that?
I don't know.
That's a bizarre interaction.
It is a bizarre interaction.
Especially in
and no, I'm not in. It
circumstances.
wasn't a gay bar, not
No.
exclusively.
No, but like that was that's a bizarre encounter to have in a toilet.
Yeah,
Like regardless,
I had a few weird encounters in toilets, but that was a bizarre one.
Yeah, I mean it happens to the best of us.
It does.
It's a public area.
It
It's
is a
quite
public
small.
area, and last episode I also said that I ran over a squirrel.
Oh God, I've forgotten
Yes.
about that. Yeah.
Yeah, accidentally.
hell.
No, I'm not bragging.
No,
like
yeah.
it was a pure accident. It ran out in front of me, and I just swerved. It was dragging a big bit of food. I swerved to avoid it. I was on track to avoid it, and then it panicked and ran back, went straight into the fucking wheel.
Oh God.
I was like, no! Damn you all to hell!
It wasn't just like opened up, just dynamite
Oh,
strapped
just
to it.
Visions that night of like mummy squirrel at the door being like with the
Waiting
kids.
for it.
Like, where is he? Where is he?
Hitting an empty pot.
And the
Dinner's ready.
And the kids are like, where's daddy? She's like, I don't know. He went to get us dinner. 4 hours ago. Oh.
God. Well, at least it didn't jump through your window this time. I
No,
feel
that
like
is
would have
true.
been-
It was in the exact same place as the owl encounter
That's
as well.
mate, that area's got you on. Like,
It's because it's just a dark. Yeah, that's a lot of a weird encounter. Maybe stop driving down that road.
No, keep doing it. It's good content.
Yeah, this is Tales of the Road.
Yeah, that's so. I mean, it's so bizarre. Like that's like you're gonna walk down there one day and there's just gonna be like a dam made up of just like like a fallen tree. And there's all of these,
yeah.
all of these animals just like all over it with
Like,
spears and shit. Like,
Or I'm going to drive into a big net. It's going to pull me out.
or just like
Picks up my whole
they
car.
dug a massive hole and covered it with
Yeah,
sticks.
yeah. Just go straight into it.
Yeah. All the old traps.
And
all
then
the
a
old
fucking
favourites.
deer reverses cement mixer up. Just fills the hole. And then they just paint it black, and then that's
dear,
it. No one
yeah.
ever knows what happened to me.
No one ever. It's the perfect crime.
It is a perfect crime.
Yeah.
No one notices the
You
road
can't
surface
interview a
change.
deer. Like
No.
you can't. Like
No.
it's not going to tell you nothing.
But how did they hire the cement truck? The guy's like, well, he was wearing a convincing hat and moustache.
These are technicalities,
I had
alright?
no idea the man who hired him the vehicle. I had no idea he was a deer.
Yeah.
He had a very convincing hat on and a fake moustache.
Yeah. How did he drive it? He's got hoofs.
He had gloves on when I saw him. he was wearing those two big foam finger hands when he walked in. That said "Go Deer." I should have picked
It
up.
was
Really.
perfectly fine because we have a touchscreen payment system, so he just put his finger on it. It miraculously worked. I'm assuming a microchip was in it for the.
So all this paperwork seemed in order.
Oh dear.
So yeah, that's how we. So okay.
It was strange how he suddenly panicked and kicked through the window to exit. That was bizarre.
That was bizarre.
Quite a feat of
And
strength.
he just a bunch of shit pellets on the floor.
I'd never seen a human poo like that before.
No. And in the office, full
I'm
stop.
not going to lie, my suspicions did rise at that point.
The antlers I should have been in giveaway, but again, I thought it was part of the hat. Anyway, sorry he reversed a cement mixer over and buried someone.
Yeah. What do you mean I'm to blame?
No.
Oh dear. Yeah, that's well, I mean, what's next for Greg?
This squirrel's up next, I think. You was a moped, was it?
Yes, I did think it was a getaway vehicle actually.
It's just the lamest Disney Pixar movie ever about a vehicle car, like a vehicle hire place.
Just like an
that
absolute-
and it's just some dude there.
What a range
Who's
of
really
vehicles.
stoned, and
I
all he
said
does-
everything. I
and
said
it-
everything from mopeds to cement
He
mixers,
just, he just rents them.
and everything in between.
He just rents vehicles to
Roller skates? No,
to
sorry,
wildlife.
don't do roller skates,
exclusively
I'm
to
afraid.
talking wildlife. So it's like a Disney Pixar film, which is this guy just dealing with them. But they're always got and their wildlife always have sinister intentions
Yeah.
behind the vehicle hire.
Yeah. Oh dear. I like it. I'm invested now.
I need a bomber jet, a stealth bomber jet.
It's too big. I told you.
Okay, Mr. Badger.
I told you. Mopeds to cement mixers, everything in between.
I can order it in, but it's going to take a few days. You need to leave a deposit, Mr. Badger.
Mr. Badger, not a subtle. I'm Darren Badger. Oh dear.
I'm Keith Bird.
Yeah. Henry Bear.
Not even specific species of it, like breakdowns of it, or gens of it, just generic.
Yeah.
I'm David Goat.
Yes. I'm Baron von Red Squirrel.
I'm Mike Salmon.
They're a stream now? What does he want to hire?
I need a speedboat. Right away, Mr. Pike.
I need a speedboat.
Right away, Mr. Pike.
I need a tandem bike.
I'm enjoying this way too much.
Yeah, I could do this for the rest of the episode.
I'm enjoying this way too much.
Put your phone away, mate.
Yeah.
What other animals?
What will I run over next? I did see some animals, actually. We took a free
I heard also that 50,000 ants came in, but they were all all moulded like a human.
With a trench coat.
Yeah.
Wobbling all over the place.
Even his hat was made of ants. It was quite impressive.
Wobbling all over a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, how would they talk? They all talk at the same
What did
time
he want?
to make one voice.
Unicycle.
Oh, of course. I did see some animals. It was Indiana's 7th birthday, believe it or not. And,
were they all giving you side eye?
It's a fucking guy. I heard about him.
Yeah.
She wanted to go to Hobble Down Farm, so that's where we went.
Oh, that's cool.
And
she had a nice birthday.
She had a lovely birthday. So we went to Hobble Down Farm, and there's so much to see and do. Like, so we were there for like an hour and a half. We hadn't even seen an animal yet.
Yeah.
Because she was playing in the Imaginarium they have, and there's all. That's quite cool though, because I can crawl through the little wooden tunnels as well. And as you crawl through, one wall has like glass cutouts in it, and it's all like the bugs and creepy crawlies and lizards and stuff.
But then suddenly cement started filling.
Yeah, and then cement filled me up. Filled me up. Didn't it fill me up? But yeah, eventually we did get around and see some animals, and it was a good day.
Nice.
Yeah, it was nice.
That's good.
That's good. I like seeing camels and little bouncy kangaroos.
Yeah, little like irregular things that you don't often see.
Yeah, it's nice. I enjoy it.
When was the last time you saw a camel? Well, this weekend.
Actually, walking through the woods near my house. You can
when we were in Amsterdam was the last time I saw a camel, which was, and I stared at it for 20 minutes because its lip was doing a funny wobble.
I'm fairly sure the last time you saw a camel was Ed's birthday when it poured with rain and we went over to the woods. And we went to the fence.
That's right.
And
there is
and
a camel.
The camels were out.
You're absolutely right.
The camels were out, and I was like, Ed, and they were really close to the fence. And I was like, Ed, you're in luck for your birthday. The camels are right fucking here.
Yeah, the camels are present.
Yeah, they're right down in this end. So yeah, they're the camels.
They heard you were coming. I put in a good word.
I rode ahead in advance. So Ed likes animals. It's very rare.
Told them a good place they could get a good deal on a moped.
No, I can imagine a camel do a bunch of camels on one of those like ones you hire for stags, like a beer table.
They're all in a circle,
just going down the street. Stag, but they're not stags; they're camels. There's a stag driving it. There's a stag's like the steerer guy.
I like that. That's good.
He's a steerer guy.
Yeah,
and they're shouting, "Stag!"
There's also like a Segway tour behind them as well.
Of just really pissed off zebra.
Yes.
Fucking hippo, just on the Segway. Oh, move along with you, bloody stag, move along. Sorry, we've done it again. Maybe we should go into geese dropping.
Yeah, let's get sidetracked.
Well, we get snippets of our conversation. Heard about context, send it by you or us, and read about context. What did you hear? Geese dropping.
Having a listen.
Sure, I fluffed that intro big time because I got distracted.
I was
by nothing. I looked up and just got
too
distracted.
Busy trying to count how many fucking geese drops I got.
Wow.
I do have quite a few here. I've got two that I heard. I've got a little story from Top Shagger.
Yeah.
But he's also sent me two geese drops as well. So I've got some.
I've got Sam sent me one. I've got a bunch of voice one Sam that we played last episode, which obviously didn't go out, and I've got one from Owen that was on the last one, didn't go out. And Stu sent me one, and you know Stu, I haven't actually, I purposely not registered. Stu's good because when he messages me, he does start it with geese dropping ... having a listen.
Yeah.
So I know instantly it's a geese drop, and I try not to read it until we do this.
That's good. He's stopping you from a spoiler alert.
Yes. Thanks, Stu.
Well, not a spoiler alert. He's giving you a spoiler alert.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
Yeah. All right, well, I'll do my two.
Yes, please do. Proceed.
I heard this the other day outside my shop.
Oh.
It was just, use your eyes, bitch. It was a cyclist to a driver who was turning out of my car park.
The cyclist said it?
Yeah.
Okay. Was he a guy or a girl?
He was a guy.
Oh, right.
Yeah, but he was sassy.
Yeah, it sounded like it.
Yeah, he was, yeah.
Was the driver female of the car?
She was, yeah.
Oh, if it would have been a guy, I think it would have been better as well.
Yeah, the sassiness would have just risen.
Yeah. It would have been sass alert, mate.
Yeah. We were on full sass alert.
Excuse me, can we go to high sass alert? Are you sure, sir? That does mean changing the bulb.
It does mean changing the bulb.
Go on, Red Dwarf.
Another
Red Dwarf reference.
What would a Sasquatch hire?
A Sasquatch?
Yeah.
Like a sassy Sasquatch?
Yeah.
Is that a pun you're making?
No, I want to know what he would hire as a
I thought you were playing on the sass still.
No.
You're saying Sasquatch. I thought...
No, I'd gone back to this make-believe vehicle rental man, in all honesty.
Because I'm now picturing a sassy version of Bigfoot.
Yeah. Have you? Well, the Big Les show is good for that. So they got Sassy the Sasquatch. He's like half of the characters in it, or it's an internet show called the Big Les Show.
Oh right.
And half the characters in it are all Sasquatches. And then it's just this guy called Les.
Dennis.
And no, it's Dennis. It's this big bloke called Les, but he's got special powers.
All big blokes should be called Les.
It's a really insane show, but it is
Sounds
fucking
like
funny. But yeah, Sassy the Sasquatch is just a massive star.
Did you see that fucking film that came out with? He kind of disappeared a bit as an actor. What the fuck was he in? It was in The Social Network. Played fucking what's his name? And Zombieland. The curly haired dude.
Yeah, it's B-Tech fucking Michael Cera.
Yeah, well, yeah, but then he suddenly became way more famous than Michael Cera, didn't he? Yeah, but that guy.
Something.
Yes, Jesse Eisenberg or something. He's in it, but they're all like just made to look like Sasquatches.
Oh.
Like, I'll see if I can get a picture of it. I know you listeners can't see it, but it can't actually seem to be believed. Like,
it helps me.
Like, I don't think there's any talking in it. Like, the trailer's just like them being...
Yeah.
How do you even spell Sasquatch?
Whilst you search for that,
how do you spell Sasquatch?
S. There you go.
Oh, that's it. I think that's it. Sasquatch Sunset. There you go. Right.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No. Hang on.
Yeah.
Yeah. This does ring a bell.
Like, that's what they look like.
Sasquatch, man. Fuck yeah.
So look, like the film is called Sasquatch Sunset. And yeah, it's basically just like...
That might be worth a watch.
Maybe, I don't know. Like I've watched the trailer. The trailer is weird.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it looks like a pretty film.
I mean,
but I don't know how...
It's no Harry and the Hendersons. But
no, it's no Harry and the Hendersons. I do love a Harry and the Hendersons.
It's fucking great, man.
Yeah,
John Lithgow's in that shit.
Yeah, he's
like,
great.
it's well good. It's so fucking good. And the costume as well is just awesome.
It's fantastic. I love that film entirely.
I heard this the other night. I was having a cigarette outside my flat, and two lads are walking past, and one goes, "New Year's Eve. That is when I'm going to get absolutely off my face."
I'll be passed out by 7:45.
He's saving up.
Yeah,
he's saving up. He's still got 3 months to go.
He's lowering his stamina massively.
Yeah.
His tolerance, shall I say, not stamina.
He's still got 3 months to go before that event.
Yes.
So he's getting in work. There's probably a montage somewhere of him like training,
slow motion, like running upstairs, doing getting to picking up a shot but not drinking it, and then running back downstairs, picking up drugs and not taking them.
Just like someone standing there with a beer and he just smashes it out.
It's like someone's got a stopwatch and he's like got a table full of drugs and a calendar in front of him, and the stopwatch goes and he checks the calendar to see if it's New Year's Eve yet, and then it's not, and he
just crosses off,
and he puts the drugs away.
Yeah.
Stopwatch, 18 minutes. He's like, damn, I gotta get it down to seconds.
Oh dear. So those are the ones I heard.
Fantastic.
I do. Yeah, you.
I'll go in with Sam's. So Sam has sent me this one. Drunk bloke walking past our house. Well, just fuck off then, you donkey.
It was actually a donkey, though.
It was actually a donkey.
But strangely enough, it was
riding
another donkey, like one of those Blackpool ones that are tourist ones. So it's just a donkey on top of another donkey.
Another donkey.
And that's what he got from the man who seals vehicles to animals.
Right, here we go. These are the ones that Sam said. Woof.
Trafford Centre geese drop. Oh man, it's getting cold, isn't it? Yeah, bruv, I've been thinking that. Yeah, it's getting cold, because of weather.
And he's not wrong.
I feel like there would have been. I feel like there's something else that was. There should be more to that sentence.
Yeah, because of weather. There should be, but I feel like there wasn't.
Yeah.
Because of weather. I've just gone to this next geese drop Sam sent, and beneath it is got. I forgot about that picture that Gareth, his brother, sent of him working in one of those like office spaces, and in the coffee cups they had was "Jim will fix it." Jesus Christ!
Dear.
Sent the picture.
Dear.
Right, next one from Sam. Focus play.
Trafford Centre geese drop. Oh, my stomach's hurting. It's like I've been holding in a wee for 3 days.
That would fucking help.
I could do that.
Oh no, fuck no, man.
I've not got
fucking
oil.
hell, it is pissing it down now outside.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah, man, no, I can't deal with that, man. I like the worst feeling in the world, and I know this not the worst feeling in the world.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
In the moment, you can't think of anything worse than
Yeah,
that
if
moment.
we're being dramatic, the worst feeling in the world.
At that exact moment is like the bus stop or the bus basically from pub to home.
Yeah.
When you fucking just instantly
yeah,
need.
you're dying. Yeah.
And you might have pissed before leaving the pub. Doesn't matter. You leave, and all of a sudden you need the biggest piss of your life.
Mm-hmm.
Mate, I had it the other day where I was trying to go somewhere, and it honestly felt like, I can't explain it, it felt like somebody was like drilling my hips. Like I was holding it, I was like fuck, like using every muscle not to piss myself. Oh,
God damn.
Oh,
I mean, we've
so
had it.
horrible.
I mean, we had that episode where I've gone for a piss many times, but there was one where I came back and I was in absolute agony.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
And just the release of it afterwards just put me in absolute fucking agony.
Right, so this is the next one from Sam.
Tram geese drop from last night, actually.
I like the tram ones.
Are you going to let me sit down or what? No, because you're a fat cunt and you stink of piss.
That is good.
I hope those people didn't know each other.
Like an honesty filter.
Yeah,
I mean,
I really-
funnier if they didn't.
Yeah.
They probably do, but I don't know. Maybe Sam can let us know whether he thinks they knew each other or not.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll ask for a rare geese drop update. Right, last audio one from Sam.
Don't know if you've recorded yet today, but geese drop. This one was from a guy who was waiting at the bus stop the other day, who just said, "Oh yeah, I need to hire one of them carpet cleaning machines you get from Tesco. Got to get rid of the dog shit stains on the carpet before my landlord comes round."
Oh God.
Yeah, all right, mate. Dog shit, yes. I just gave shitting a go.
Do it when it happens. Like when the dog shits,
Yes.
clean it up.
Yeah. Maybe he
just
did. He
leave
did
it.
say stains, not shit.
Oh dear Lord.
He did say stains, not
That
shit.
is fucking.
I have one more audio one from Owen, but I reckon you do yours and I'll do Owen's at the end. By the way, Owen has invited us to his 40th birthday in January.
Oh, wonderful.
Sounds like a good piss up down a pub.
Yeah.
Yes, sorry.
Yeah, I got all these from Top Shagger. He sent me this the other day.
Thanks, Luke.
Yeah, cheers, Luke. He just said, "You must wear armbands when you eat soup so you don't drown."
Wow. Oh, because of what? Someone said that to him.
That was
That's
an
when he heard.
insult that you heard. I'm assuming.
Oh,
Pretty
because
good.
I've heard of beards much like Luke's be referred to as soup catchers.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I thought there was a connection there.
I wonder if he moves it. You know, Action Bronson.
How does
used to, like,
soup go?
move it.
How does eating soup go for you, Luke?
He gave up that right by growing the beard. It's like, no, I just don't have soup.
Fran has to like, here comes the airplane. Here comes the X-wing.
He did send me this as well, which was, oh, dude, this isn't the geese drop, but it's the greatest thing today in Brighton. I saw the greatest thing today in Brighton. Pulled into an underground car park, stopped in front of a white Merc about to reverse into a spot. I look over and see the guy getting head. His bird quickly looked up and in shock. Then they quickly drove off. Greatest thing I've ever seen. Oh, dear. The brazenness of it.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is an old story, but I want to say the greatest thing I ever saw in Brighton was when that guy who was like just a normal, like, obviously wasn't homeless guy, had shopping with him and a new fucking mattress under his arm, or not mattress, a duvet, like brand new bought under his arm, and a bag of shopping on a really hot day, walking down the road, was like, ugh, and he looked and asked a homeless person if he could have the sip of their water. And there was literally nothing fucking left in the bottle, and she still gave it to him.
Oh,
and he drank it, and it was
dear.
finished, and he gave it back to her and said thank you and walked off. And I'm like, he just took the last of that fucking homeless woman's water.
Jesus Christ! I can't look at this bottle now. I'm drinking.
So that's
water.
right. So I did give Joe a bottle of water before.
Yeah.
That's how classy we are here.
I can't think of the greatest thing that I've seen in Brighton.
It's popped in my head.
Maybe the only thing I could think of was Ryan Adams, which was not Brian Adams.
Yes, Ryan Adams. Yes,
but apparently that guy is an abusive piece of shit.
is he?
Yeah,
Right. Oceanside, they were from Brighton, weren't they?
maybe.
Yeah, I think they were. Mm-hmm. Could be wrong.
And then one final geese drop here that I was sent. You're in luck, guys. This one requires an accent. It says,
yes.
in a thick Irish accent. Do you see that blonde girl over there? Just walked in with the light trousers. I fucking hate her.
I was in a pub the other night and there was a birthday party happening and it was a lot of Irish people there and it got to the point they were just like drunkenly singing Irish songs.
Yeah.
And it was quite cool. It was quite nice. I mean, I was sat, I was sat outside, but I could hear it behind us.
Yeah.
And it was a Spring Grove and it did sound really nice.
Yeah.
Also, the most brazen fox I ever saw in my life.
Oh, really?
Was literally just walked into the beer garden and was just jumping up on tables.
Yeah. You have a pint. And then
It was looking around. It was going around the foot. It was just us out there. But it was nudging around people's empty plates and stuff. But just didn't give a fuck. It was there for ages, and they came right up to where the back of the pub is. Jumped on a fence, looked at everyone for a while, and then fucked off.
Did
Didn't give a shit.
he get in his Vauxhall Corsa outside afterwards? Jangled the keys and got in. Just
Was actually going around nicking people's car keys.
cunning fox.
I've hired a bus out front. I've got a minibus hired out front.
Dear.
Where did you get your minibus from, Mr. Fox? Well, actually.
Funny you say that.
All right, we need to quickly give this a name though. What is the name of the vehicle place? Come on. We could. It's a guy who hires many versions of vehicles to talking animals.
I don't know. John's automobile rental and more. Just a very legitimate name of a business. It's not even a pun.
Yeah. We'd just be like, just be like fucking vehicle hire limited. It's a really mundane, boring.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, no,
name.
it's not gonna be like Animal Kingdom rental hire.
See, I like that though.
Yeah,
or something
well,
like.
it sounds like you're trying to rent and hire animals.
Cars for critters.
Yeah.
Like
cars
for critters.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Carsforcritters.com. That's taken. Doesn't matter.
The jingle's taken, but the word's different.
Yeah, it's got its own jingle that we hear on the radio all the time.
Yeah. If you're an animal and you want a car, why not go
where the vehicles are? Come on down to Cars for Critters.
Cars for Critters. We've got everything.
From vehicles to Ville.
We've got everything from mopeds to cement mixers and everything in between. No smaller or larger. Don't come in here asking for a jumbo jet, you fucking dickhead.
Need a pair of roller skates? Fuck off to Toys R Us.
Yeah. Terms and conditions apply.
Right, but if you're a rabbit and you need a minibus, fucking come on down.
If you're a porcupine, here's just a tyre that you can just roll in. Here's a tyre, roll in it.
Right, this is the one that Owen sent. Oh my god, press play.
Cornwall Tesco geese drop. Was that you whistling? Yeah, it was me whistling. All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth.
And he generally was missing 2 front teeth.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, standard procedure.
Is it standard procedure?
I don't know.
Maybe
Probably
it is.
not. Probably not.
The last one
for
from
the
Stu.
whistling, I mean, not for Cornwall.
Thanks for this one, Stu. Geese dropping, having a listen. I was looking out my bedroom window and I saw a man holding his young son's hand. A speeding car came past and the young lad said, "Dad, what was that?" The dad replied, "That metal object is a car. Now remember this, if you step out in front of them on the road, your brain will end up beside your bollocks."
The brain is the bollocks. If you, Jesus
took a little turn at the end there, didn't it? It sounded like a very fatherly, straightforward.
we should have known by the fact that he called it a metal object. It's like, that's a car. Like, they go very, very fast. So never walk out in front of one because you will lose.
When I was first learning to drive, a few people would say that to me. They'd be like, "Oh, driving's easy. You just got to make sure your metal box doesn't hit the other moving metal boxes.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that sounds simple enough.
And maintain a speed.
Yeah,
That's all.
And it turns out there's way more to it than that.
There's a lot.
But that is the general gist of it.
You've got to take into account if you hit squirrels. That
Yeah,
you
exactly.
are going
Squirrels,
to invoke
owls,
the wrath of
all sorts.
the animal kingdom.
So we had a run of Darkest Story of the Weeks the last episode, so I thought I'd do more of a fun list.
Yes, that's fine by me.
Yeah, so we've done 5 people who ruined their lives with social media posts.
Oh, yeah, hit me. Yeah,
First up,
yeah.
Joe Jackson. Racist hypnotist video.
Don't. I hate that video so much.
I looked that guy up the other day.
Oh, Hank, what was it?
Hank Stone.
Yeah.
I looked him
What's he
up because
doing?
I was like, is he still like, is he legit? I was telling somebody about how when you and Ed got hypnotised, your experience, and then I
Yes.
was saying about when I did it, and I was saying, me and Ed had that really weird thing where he didn't even say it till I told him that a few days later I had to go to London. And I was going to a place I've been to 100 times, and I know London. I'd been to this office many fucking times.
Yeah.
And this one occasion, a couple of days after getting hypnotised, where I still felt really fucking weird, I got lost, and I don't get lost.
Yeah.
In London, especially the route I've done loads of times.
I've been with you in London, and you've miraculously found us.
Yeah, and I got lost, and I ended up outside the army recruitment office.
Yeah.
And I couldn't figure out why I was there. And then a little while later, I was saying to Ed, I was like, oh man, it's really weird. I've since been hypnotised. I was thinking about the army.
Yes.
And I ended up outside the army recruitment office, and now I can't stop thinking about it. And Ed was like, that fucking happened to him. After he got hypnotised. He had the same thing. He was like saying to his missus he was going to go join the army. And he had a similar thing where he walked past and all of a sudden was outside an army recruitment office. That's so fucking mental.
Yeah, all I got was bad memories of being a Korean comedian.
I think I did something similar when I got hypnotised.
Yeah.
I can't remember, but I feel like I did. Anyway,
I had nothing like that. I was sorry.
I picked up my Facebook the other day. It's still there.
Completely. Oh fuck! Oh, damn. The other thing that we saw in London was a Palestine protest outside the one of the colleges.
we saw a few when we were in Sweden.
Yeah, it was mate. It was banging, mate. They had a fucking drum going and shit.
So they
It
were
was all good.
protesting against Palestine.
No, it was a pro-Palestine. It was a pro-Palestine demonstration outside of a college. I did see an Israeli flag, which was concerning.
Right.
But yeah, we saw that for a bit. But yeah, hypnotising wise, I had no real sort of odd experiences afterwards.
When we were in Sweden, we were sat in
Shows who the two intellects of this trio is.
when we were in Sweden, I was sat in that Italian American restaurant with Johnny, the one we visited many times for the wings.
Yeah.
And a massive protest came down the road, but it was quite. They had like drums and stuff like you're saying, and it was moving. And they stopped for a while. A few of them ran into Burger King. I don't think they were getting lunch. I don't think they were getting lunch.
Oh dear.
And I was like, I hope they're running here. I'm enjoying my chicken wings.
Yeah.
I didn't need to be right. Anyway, later on, me and Johnny had some time to kill, and we took a bit of a walk out of the city, and we came across this park, and it looked like a mini shanty town. And that's where they obviously all staying. So had writing all over the wall and had a big sign up saying imagine being arrested and made to be the enemy for not wanting children to die.
Yeah.
It was it was really fucking hard hitting, walking past and just seeing that and oh fucking hell.
Yeah.
But I was like, well, why do they have to live in a park in tents? I don't think they're being told they have to do that.
They're cosplaying as what's the fucking oh my god.
I don't know.
The Rowdy Roddy Piper fucking movie with the sunglasses.
Not Get Out. They Live.
Thank you. Get Out was the only thing.
Yeah, that's weird.
So it's not called Get Out.
No, that's so weird.
Because it's two small one syllable words.
Yeah, They Live.
It's just fucking painfully difficult.
Right, here we go. Let's have a look at what ruined some people's lives with social media.
So I'm not the first intro.
No, you're not. No, it was a ruse. Gotcha.
Good.
In 2012, 19-year-old Cameron of Fort Wayne, Indiana, caught wind of an online trend called Piss Olympics, where people were encouraged to urinate on items while they were at work. That's very specific.
Yeah.
I am not going to be pissing at golf clubs at work,
absolutely
filming
not.
it and then putting it on I'm putting it on Instagram, hashtag Piss Olympics, and then tag my work.
No, well, it's the whole fucking like stupid shit, isn't it? Like, I mean, the whole like, do you remember the pint challenge?
Oh yes.
And how that just started off with just someone just downing a pint and then nominating someone else to down a pint, and that was it. And then people started doing like window cleaner, and someone drank a fish, and it's just like, why?
Yeah.
That's not necessary.
We should probably at some point do an update on there's so many
online
now,
trends.
but we've done a couple, right? When we look to like internet trends and stuff.
I would say TikTok, but it's all fucking lame.
Yeah, but there'll be some interesting ones to look at, I'm sure. We'll have to do another episode where we look at some more, because I remember we talked about the guys who died surfing on trains and shit.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll figure that out. But yeah, Piss Olympics. So he did this. Oh my god, it's updated.
I just don't see where the Olympics part comes in. I just don't like.
I don't know. It's a fun name, perhaps.
Yeah, but it's like there's not like it's just pissing on stuff at your place of work. There's nothing that requires an Olympian for that. Like it's.
Well, that's the whole joke. I guess they'd have to be Olympians. But Cameron posted a picture of himself seemingly peeing on a platter of nachos while working at Taco Bell.
That is fucking disgusting.
He clarified he didn't feed the platter to anyone, and it was headed to the trash. But the Twitter account didn't display much of his personal information, but members from the hacker group Anonymous tracked him down and posted a video containing a lot of his personal information.
Jesus.
Wow. Man, people really got upset by this video.
Yeah. Anonymous were just like, I had nachos the
really
other day.
got upset. Fucking hell. He was not only fired from Taco Bell, but he was arrested and was facing serious jail time for violating food regulation laws. He swore he didn't really urinate on the nachos. Instead, he claimed it was watered down Mountain Dew, and he took a polygraph test to prove it. He passed the test and wasn't charged. He ended up having problems finding employment for several months and deeply regrets the posting.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
Did anyone else play Piss Olympics, or was it just him?
No, I mean, maybe.
Because I never heard of Piss Olympics.
Maybe it was a joke. His mates told him, and they just like his friends told him about it, but he was the only one.
Yeah, only one that did it. Yeah,
just like, we can definitely get this guy to piss on something at work.
I could easily find out. Let's have a look.
Oh,
I'm going to have a look and see if this thing exists now. I'm going to do
Piss Olympics. I googled it before we started, and there was some things on Reddit, but they were deleted, so it was there was no evidence of it. And then because I typed in piss and I was on Reddit, there was a bunch of other things that I just didn't want to see.
So yeah, there are a few, but they're mainly just people pissing.
Yeah,
like this guy's leaning back from a urinal. Like it's not.
See, I that element of like
it's not people pissing. This guy's missing the toilet.
That's my idea of a Piss Olympics. Is if you asked me what the Piss Olympic was, I'd be like, okay,
different ways to piss. This guy's doing a handstand.
That's it. That's Piss Olympics to me.
No one's pissing on things at work.
But seeing how far away you could stand from the toilet and still get the piss in. Like that sounds like games. I wouldn't play those games.
I'm sure I have.
I think in a pub toilet, I've probably seen how high I can get.
I've done that. I've definitely done how high. Yeah. I've done how high.
Yeah.
That's always good fun. Number 4, Holly Jones. If the internet is good for anything, it's complaining, especially about businesses that you feel have wronged you. This is exactly what happened to... By the way, I should probably say, this list is on top10s.net. There's a lot of little top 10 and top 5s on there. So just to clarify where I'm getting this from. Especially complaining, especially about businesses that you feel have wronged you. This is exactly what Holly Jones of Indianapolis did around 2 a.m. on New Year's 2016. Jones and her friends were at Kilroy's Bar and Grill in downtown, and it was the end of the night. They went to pay their bill, which was over $700. But there was something wrong with her tab. They tried to get the staff to straighten it out, but the staff were having a problem. Another patron at the bar was having a heart attack and an ambulance was on its way. Not long after paying the bill, Jones went to the bar's Facebook page and ranted that their night was ruined because she and her friends saw a dead body being wheeled out the bar. She blamed the restaurant because she thought the woman was a junkie and they shouldn't have let her in. Later, the manager replied to her posting and told her that it was a 50-year-old woman who had had a heart attack and she didn't die and she wasn't a junkie. The firestorm of criticism was almost immediate, and Jones' posting was reported on news outlets worldwide. Jones started to receive death threats and she deactivated her social media accounts. People then started going after another Holly Jones, who was from the same area. The second Holly Jones, who wasn't related to the Holly Jones who posted the message, got many ugly messages and death threats, and eventually had to change her profile picture to a message saying she wasn't the Holly Jones who went to Kilroy. Whereas Jones, who actually posted the awful message, not the innocent one, was a hairdresser, and the salon where she worked had their reviews tanked. They posted a message saying Jones no longer worked there, and they donated $500 to the woman who had a heart attack. It is unknown if Jones was able to find employment again.
So you're telling me the issue wasn't that her bill was $700?
Something was, well, maybe because something was wrong with the tab. I don't know whether that meant something was wrong with the tab. I don't know.
I mean, yeah.
So they needed something sorted out. So something was wrong.
Hell. Jesus Christ. I mean, that's a big old fuck up, that, isn't it?
Yeah, that's backfired. Complaining
Big
has
time.
backfired.
Big time.
Crazy. Like, massively.
Yeah.
Like, you're fucked.
Yeah.
You ain't getting away with that one.
Yeah, you look like a heartless cunt.
Yeah, you're off there now.
Oh, dear.
It's more the being put straight, I think, by the place, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, there's plenty of... you see those with, like, restaurant reviews and stuff like that, and, like, people sort of...
yeah.
When you get the responses. And some are just, like, you know, like someone who has dealt with customer service before, and then some of them are just like, I own this business, get fucked, fuck you, don't come back here, like, and it's just like, wow, okay.
Yeah, maybe we'd have to do another one of those episodes. Then we did the pub review episode.
Oh yeah, we did.
Where we just read all reviews of all the pubs.
Wasn't it all the pubs in Kingston?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did like a pub review of the Kingston pubs. Yeah, we
Should we do
Surbiton?
Should we do
We should move to
Surbiton?
Surbiton, yeah. That'd be a whole different clientele.
Because that springs the... Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, that was good fun. Oh, and then we did, later on, I read all those reviews out for Benson for Beds as well.
Yeah. Oh, the bed saga.
Including my own horrible review.
Greg, you've been in some sagas, man. There was the bed saga, the mouse saga.
Oh, yeah.
Dear Lord.
Yeah, the saga.
The saga, yeah.
Plenty of sagas. Yeah, it keeps coming.
Oh, dear.
Right, number 3.
You know what, actually, again, just completely... I've just remembered this, what randomly popped into my head.
What popped into your head?
You once got sent a voice note by Lewis, and he was pretending to be a Greek MC called MC
Oh my
Moussaka.
god, yeah.
That goes through my head so many times, like, in a short space of
God,
time.
I forgot all about that.
My hit track, fuck my back is hairy.
Oh my god.
It goes, mate, I listened to that so many times.
Do you still have it?
No.
Jesus.
I
was just thinking, where could I find that?
Mate,
That was so old.
Dear MC Moussaka.
I can't believe you remember that. That was hilarious.
Mate, that stuck in my brain for
I've
a long
forgotten
time.
all about that.
It was one of the funniest things I'd ever fucking heard.
Oh my god, I forgot all about that. I remember Lizzie used to fucking love that as well. God, I'll have to ask if he still has that. That's fucking funny.
Dear.
Right, we're
Sorry,
on
yes,
number
please
3.
do.
Alicia Ann Lynch. Nailing the perfect Halloween costume can be kind of tricky.
What does she do?
For Halloween 2013, just 6 months after the Boston Marathon bombing, Lynch dressed up as a runner who'd been hurt in the bombing and posted it on Twitter and Instagram with the tags #Boston, #Marathon, #runner. No really getting out of that one, is there?
Nope.
No, I'm just a zombie runner, but you
Yeah,
# Boston Marathon.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yes.
I did. And you weren't in Boston.
And funnily enough, the online fury was Fast and Furious, starring
fucking
Vin
was.
Diesel. Soon she was fired from her job, and not only did she receive death threats, but her parents did as well. And even a complete stranger who lived in the same city as her, the same last name, was harassed. Man, they like to do that, don't they?
They do, yeah. No, I mean, that's because everyone's doing their own shitty detective work. And
Yeah.
not like, they just see the name as, oh, it's got to be them. What's the chances?
So yeah,
Pretty likely, actually. Like,
she deactivated her social media accounts, and she did reactivate her Twitter account for a short time, asking people to stop harassing her and her family. And they explained that she'd lost her job.
damn.
That's fucked.
There you go. There you
But
go.
you
That's
see,
what
like,
you
I remember
get.
the guys that dressed up as 9/11. That was like on the
Yeah.
front page of the fucking news, weren't it? Or the
As I said,
newspaper.
you know what? Dress up as a dead.
Well, they dressed up as the tower, like not 9/11.
Like I'm fine with people dressing up like, you know, dead Jimmy Savile and your Dharmas and whatever, but like, don't dress up as a terrorist event.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
a very like it's just don't do it.
Yeah,
Just don't do it.
it's not worth the hassle.
Not worth the hassle. No, I know it seems funny at the time, but like, just don't.
Yeah, and I might laugh.
Yeah, I'm not going to say I'm not going to laugh.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Just saying, it's not worth the hassle for you.
Yeah,
You've got to be committed if you're going to do that one.
yeah. Did she chop her leg off?
Yes.
Committed.
Nicole Crowther. Getting work in show business can be a real feat for anyone, but 21-year-old film student Nicole Crofer was starting to make progress by getting a spot as an extra on the hit TV show Glee in its second season. In April 2011, Crofer was at a dinner party with another extra who appeared in a different episode. This extra was in the 20th episode called Prom Queen, and she told Crofer that a rumour about the episode. Crofer then posted the following message on her Twitter account to her 2,000 or so followers. K is PQ and KA is PK. Now, the message is cryptic.
Yes, I mean, I'm assuming the initials of people's names.
But fans of the show realised it meant that Kurt Hummel, an openly gay character, would be voted prom queen, and David Karofsky, who is Kurt's longtime bully, would be named prom queen. Overnight, the tweet went viral, and geeks around the world lost their collective minds. They weren't the only ones upset. Co-creator and executive producer of the show, Brad Falchuk, tweeted, Nicole Crofer, hope you've qualified to do something besides work and entertainment. Who are you to spoil something talented people have spent months to create? Crofer was shocked by the reaction because she didn't know if the rumour was true or not. Crofer has not worked in the entertainment industry since the tweet. She says if she had a chance to do so again, she wouldn't hit the tweet button, and she advises everyone to think before they post something online.
Damn.
So basically, she just posted a massive spoiler.
Yeah. I mean, you don't do it, do you?
No.
Like, it was like, there's no benefit to that.
No.
Like,
why? Even if you... I didn't know the rumour was true or not.
It's no fucking Zodiac riddle. Like, that is it's pretty fucking obvious what that is. Like,
damn. Fuck. Yeah, don't do it. I mean, there's always, God, during like peak Game of Thrones time, and you check Facebook in the morning, it was just everyone would post about what happened in the episode, or, but I can't believe that happened. Oh my God.
Yeah.
And then you'd just have all people on the going, oh, spoilers, and just the arguments over what was a spoiler or not. Mm-hmm. All the time.
Yeah.
That's all I can remember of Game of Thrones, well, apart from the episodes itself, but like, is just that time is people arguing over spoilers. Fucking crazy. Right, last one here. Number 1 is Anthony Weiner.
Yes, is that his legit name?
Anthony Weiner was the first elected to Congress in 1998 as representative for New York City. Weiner, who was a Democrat, rose to national prominence in July 2010, where he gave an impassionate speech on the House floor supporting healthcare for 9/11 first responders. Woohoo! Less than a year later, Weiner tweeted a link to a picture of an erect penis covered in boxer shorts. The tweet was quickly taken down, but blogger Andrew Breitbart, thank God, later publicised the picture and sent the link to the picture was posted on Weiner's account. 3 days after the tweet, Weiner said that his account was hacked, but a week later, Weiner admitted the picture was him and that he posted the link. He said he was meant to send it privately to a 21-year-old woman in Seattle, Washington.
Jesus Christ.
Weiner also admitted to having sexual conversations with 6 women on the internet over the course of 3 years. During that time, he married Huma Abedin, who was advisor to the Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. When the scandal broke, Weiner and Abedin were expecting their first child. As a result of the scandal, the once-riding star of the Democrats was forced to resign, but his wife stayed with him.
Oh,
Is it over? No. In 2013, Weiner announced that he was running for mayor of New York City. It was going to be an uphill battle because he had overcome a sex scandal that he showed off his penis on the internet. Yeah. And his last name is Weiner.
I mean, use it. Use it to your... no, I mean, don't use the actual image, but like...
In 2017, it came out that Weiner was carrying an inappropriate online relationship with a 15-year-old girl.
Jesus
Christ. He pleaded guilty to transferring obscene material to a minor and is set to be sentenced in September. Now, this article was a couple of years old, so I wonder how long he ended up... Did he even get sentenced? Let's find out. Fucking hell, man. Don't do it.
Crazy.
Don't do it.
Yeah. Not worth it. Not worth it.
Did he go to prison? What happened with Anthony Weiner? He pled guilty. His missus filed for divorce. He was sentenced 21 months in federal prison. 21
months?
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah.
So that's been and gone then. He's done that.
Yeah. He's well out now. God, there must be a documentary because apparently he's in a film called Weiner. He's in Sharknado too.
He is. Dear. Wow. Well, there's plenty to learn from there.
There is plenty to learn from there. And we've definitely learned that we like this new character that hires vehicles to at nature. I keep saying nature instead of animals. Like there could be a tree fucking walking in. Jesus fucking Christ.
I would like to buy a skateboard.
Are you a tree? Ooh. How dare you? Just full of owls.
Yes. The owls can buy something, but you can't.
You can't. Go fuck off. That is their vehicle.
Yeah.
Find a tree. But yeah, no. Just
We'd like to return our tree, please. This is not working out for us.
out of all of those ones that we talked about, I think the one that actually the worst one for me is actually the piss one.
Yeah.
Because that's the sort of thing that could be close. Not that I would do it, but that's the sort of thing you could easily just like do and get in trouble with.
Yeah,
I'm not
absolutely.
going to.
Yeah.
If I tweet a spoiler, I'm not going to know it's true or not. I'm not going to fucking be raced offline because I wasn't part of the show.
Yeah,
but that
agreed.
one, that one seemed a bit more grounded.
Yeah, that's it.
A bit more grounded, a bit more fucking to the point in that one. Before we wrap up, I haven't really been watching anything of late. I've been slowly working my way through Slow Horses still. I've been very much on a music kick. I would say of that fucking video I was watching before, that fucking House of Protection video, pulling teeth. Watch that video, guys. It's fucking mental. Just the wall of death in India. What was that?
That was your letterbox.
Oh, okay. Fucking those wall of deaths and the cars drive round. Just this little
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
wooden
It's
one
fucking wild.
in India, and they're just playing in the middle. And I've been watching like filmmakers break down this video, and they're all just like, "This is insane."
Yeah.
Like this is fucking mental. Like, and in the video it has a little story of why they're there. And it says that their first location, for many, many reasons, they couldn't go to in India. So this was their backup location. And if their backup location was playing in the middle of a wall of death,
Yeah.
with a car and a motor. At one point, there's a guy hanging out the car window as it's going round.
It's
Fucking insane.
gnarly, dude.
What the
Like-
fuck was their first choice?
I know.
Just set themselves on fire.
Shark cage.
On a shark cage with no fucking tank. On the wing of a plane.
Yeah.
Fucking landed. But yeah, if you haven't yet, go check out that video. Otherwise, I've just been on just random music kicks. But I've been rinsing their fucking album.
Yeah.
It's not an album. It's only about 6-7 tracks. Over and over again in the car, multiple times to work, home. Obsessed.
I finished Lord of the Rings.
You read all the books?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
I knew it.
As soon as I said it, I was like, I'm gonna have to say that it's the TV show because something's gonna be said. The TV show, the second season, the 8th episode came out last week, so watching that.
Nice.
It's been pretty good, actually.
Good.
There's characters that you don't like, and that's the point.
That's the point.
So yeah, it's been pretty. There's some pretty brutal sort of bits in it.
Oh, good.
Like there's
I like
a
brutality.
guy getting like stabbed to death, and it is just like
Wow.
casino style, where it just
Yeah,
keeps
yeah,
going
it
and
keeps
going,
going.
and it's just like, I know it's all orcs, so there's not really like blood, but it's still pretty fucking graphic. But yeah, it was good. It was a good series. And now it's got to wait about fucking 3 years for the next one to come out.
Yeah. It doesn't usually that long. But yeah, I've not been watching much. Just again, usual shit on YouTube and music and shit. Like, don't really have the attention span. But I have been watching Slow Horses. I still like that show. That's series 4. Gary Oldman's fucking great in that. I'm enjoying that. Again, I had to force myself to watch it, but now I've started it. Now I'm like, next episode when it comes on.
Yeah,
Doing
yeah.
it weekly as well. Give it time to think and digest. I haven't started Penguin yet, but I will. I'm being like, I want to rewatch the Batman first, even though I've seen that film loads of times.
It's good though. I like it.
Did
I
you
like
watch it, Penguin?
the Batman? No, the Batman.
Oh, did you watch it?
Yeah, I really liked it.
It's
I
fucking
really,
awesome.
really liked it.
I really like that.
Paul Dano's fucking awesome.
He's scary Riddler,
He's
right?
fucking so scary.
The opening to that film is pretty fucking dark, man.
Oh, they released like a bunch of stuff on Amazon recently. We ended up watching Dumb Money, which was about the whole GameStop stuff.
Right, yeah, of course, yeah.
Which was
Oh yeah, you
fucking-
said you watched that, yeah.
I prefer the documentary.
Right.
Because it's all like there's like they got like people that were just literally on Reddit and
Yeah,
they're just
yeah,
such
yeah.
fucking like idiots.
Yeah.
But that was the movie's good as well. And Point Break we finally found somewhere that
The
had
original,
Point
yeah.
Break. Yeah, the original. So yeah, we watched Point Break again recently, and it was just fucking great. But like everyone's been distracted by Keanu Reeves and the fact that he can't act. I'm
Right,
sorry.
yeah, I know. In those early ones, he
Like,
really can't.
He really can't.
No, that, you know what? Point Break has, I think, Keanu Reeves' worst acting moment. And it actually makes him cringe, and I'm going to say it. There's a bit when he's on the phone to...
Oh
what's
yeah,
her
yeah,
name?
yeah. When she's just found out he's an FBI
Yeah,
agent.
and he pulls the phone away from his ear, and he goes, "Why can't I say what I mean?
Yeah,
Why can't I
yeah,
say
yeah.
what I feel? It's so bad.
Yeah.
Why can't I say what I feel?" Like,
It's pretty bad. Yeah, he's you know, he's got a lovely face.
Yes.
Like, and he's, you know, he's and all that, but like he's so bad in it.
He is
even
bad
the
in
bit
it.
like where he's like he wakes up on the beach like he's late for
Yeah,
the fucking the raid, and he's just like, oh, I'm really late.
Yeah. Oh my god. Narrates.
Oh, I'm really
himself all
late.
the time.
I'm gonna be really late. Fuck. Like, yeah.
So I need to rewatch Batman, and then I'm going to start watching Penguin. I don't need to rewatch Batman, but I'm going to do it and then start watching the Penguin. Let those build up.
Yeah.
But I've heard good things about it. How were you surprised by Patterson's turn as Batman when you watched it?
I was pleasantly surprised. I thought he was pretty good in it.
I like the fact it's mostly Batman too.
Yeah.
And it's very detective noir as well.
Yeah, there is that, and it's the constant fucking rain does my head in.
Yeah.
There were bits where I was just like, I can't see what's going on.
But he's pretty fucking brutal. Like when he does those guys
that
at the
first
beginning.
fight at the station is fucking great. But yeah, no, I thought what do you call him? Who did play Penguin?
Colin
Colin
DeVito. That's the
Farrell.
wrong one. Yeah.
Was superb. I thought he was really, really good. Paul Dano as the Riddler is outstanding.
he's really
Even the
fucking
little
dark.
cameo of the Joker, which is going to be Barry Keoghan.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued to see like that a bit more.
Yeah. Well, there's a scene on.
He's fucked up Arkham like Joker.
They've got the deleted scene of that on YouTube. They released it. They cut
really?
out the film where he talks to Joker. They talk face to face, and they took it out of the film because it was too similar to the scene where he talks to Riddler face to face.
Makes sense. But yeah,
it's fucking awesome, Phil. I really enjoyed it.
It was really, really cool. I liked the use of Something in the Way by Nirvana. There's action in it.
There's action in it, but it's also really calm and quiet.
Yeah.
Like I put it on quite a lot late at night. Like it's quite nice just to have on.
It's
like.
cool.
Like it is calm and quiet, but there are action beats in it. But I just like seeing him I love it when he's in the police station, and they've all got him in the corner. And he wakes up, and they're trying to burn things. He wakes up, and he fucking gets up, and he fucking punches one of them. And they're all, and then Gordon that helps him out, and he's like, punch me and go for the door. Fucking
loved as well the guy that played Commissioner Gordon.
Oh, fantastic! Really fucking good.
Well, he's not Commissioner yet, is he?
No, but like, all the cast was fucking great.
Yeah, it's a really good collection.
I was solid with all the cast.
I have heard that the Joker Folly dude
it's
is
been
getting
pretty.
fucking
Oh my god!
brutalized.
Apparently, people are like walking out the cinema.
Yeah,
like.
I was just like, I heard. I didn't realise there was going to be musical numbers.
I knew there was music numbers in it. But I fuck knows. Like it's not.
Is Todd Phillips again?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, but I don't think he really even wanted to do it. But it was demand because the first one did so well. There's I don't know how true this is, but there was after they saw the premiere. Joaquin Phoenix turns to Lady Gaga, and everyone was obsessed by what he mouthed to her.
Yeah.
So lip readers are coming. Apparently, he turns to her and he said, "Oh, that was terrible." And she's like, "No, it was good. It was good." And he's like, Well, that's true or not, who knows? But it is being. Yeah, it hasn't gone down well.
Nope.
And from what I've been listening to a lot of podcasts that do talk about it, and they're like, it's just prison to courtroom, prison to courtroom, prison to courtroom, and I don't really care. I mean, I wasn't really fussed about seeing anyway, to be fair, but there you go.
No, I enjoyed the first one, but it definitely didn't need like.
No, like I said, I don't think they really wanted to do
I'd rather see what the Batman is going to do with the Joker.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I think the whole point of the second one is, and potential spoiler here, everyone. In fact, I know it's a spoiler, so skip. Well, we already know this, is that he is not the Joker.
Oh.
That's the whole point. Like, he's not. He's just a guy.
Oh, that's weird. That's annoying. Oh, well.
Anyway, let's wrap up on this episode. It's been lovely having you back in the kitchen, Joe.
Thanks for having me.
It's been joyful. It's been fun. Even though we did the similar content to the one episode that didn't go out, it went in many different directions.
It did indeed, yes. We came
it's
up
landed
with
completely different. The joy of podcasting.
Yeah, it's been good.
Funny enough, I do really need a piss. I've been holding it for a while, but I was like, I'm not going to stop.
No.
I'm going to plough through.
That's it.
But it's coming now.
You can have a tinkle then.
So everyone, thanks for listening. I've been Greg. Jesus Christ. God, I'm completely blank.
Yeah.
I've been Greg, elephant driving a Fiat Armstrong. I made one up, but it wasn't even lifted from something relevant.
I've been Piss Olympian Joe Jackson.
See, I always went Piss Olympian, so I thought it was too easy.
Yeah.
Alright everyone, see you later. Bye!
You've been listening to The All Seeing Guys with Greg and Joe, where Greg probably had some kind of list and Joe most likely went for a piss 5 minutes before the end. If you hear this, it means that Greg hasn't sorted an outro yet. So maybe just imagine some music here, because honestly, that's all I actually wanted. Okay, bye.